Hello and welcome to Bootstrap Successor. In today's session, we are going to learn about what to do when you get nervous on the sales call or you are preparing yourself for the first sales call ever. So, before we directly jump into tips and tricks, let me just quickly brief about myself and my sales background. I'm not even a native English speaker, but still I managed to close over hundreds of thousands of dollar clients on the Zoom call. You know what? Like when I started my journey in sales, I was so damn nervous that I can't even speak in front of the call. I just still remember that moment when I had my first sales call. The client was sitting on front of me and I was just holding my breath. What should I speak? I have no words. I was completely blank. At the end, what happened? Client himself said me, "Is it your first sales call?" I said, "Yeah." He was so generous that he helped me. And that moment I realized if I want to do this, I have to be confident. I have to learn the things. I have to master it. I have to overcome my nervousness. If I want to be in business, then I have to be confident. Then I have to be fearless. Like I just realized that what can be the worst, like like most of the time, like what he can do, like maximum he can just reject me, or he can just leave the meeting. But what can be the best scenario? Like he can get clients, he can give me money, I can get my commission. So from that day onwards, I started realizing whenever I have to say take sales call, the thing what I have to do, think about both circumstances. What can be the best thing which can happen and what can be the worst thing. So it's just going to give me the practical scenario, and it really calms me down. That being said, let's directly dive into our tips and practices which I have done to make myself confident on sales call, which ultimately helped me close much more people on the first call. So the tip number one is to research about the prospect. Let me just brief you about this. What do you mean by research? If you are connected with that prospect over any social media platform, let's say Instagram, go and check all the posts which he have posted, all the account which he has connected. Check who he is following, who are his followers, understand what type of interest that client has. If you have LinkedIn access, go and check where the prospect has been worked before, what is his nature, and if he is something high profile value, read the book, listen to their podcast or something like that, just to understand them better. The more you know them, the more you will be able to build a rapport with them. And do your homework. If they have website, or the client is someone who is very big, then go to their website, check out how their company works, who are they, what are their values. So that will make you understand what that company thinks and how they operate their business. Once you have that, thing help you so much in order to close that client. Firstly, second thing, by doing this, you will never be nervous because you know everything about client. It's going to be like you are talking to your friend because you know everything about him, you understand him, so you can easily build rapport with him. And in sales, once you have rapport with the client, he's like your friend, then you can close him easily. Second tip is realize they need you. First thing, if they are hopping on call with you, that means they need your service. If you are offering Facebook ad or any type of lead generation service, and if they are happy to schedule a call with you, which means only one thing, that they need your service, they need marketing. They are just looking for someone to give them high prospect leads. And most importantly, if you have scheduled a meeting without any paid marketing, like from paid email marketing or from paid ads, and that meeting is 100% organic, which means only one thing, that meeting is high quality and you can convert that client easily if you do it in a right way, because you have reached out to him via his DM, and then he replied to, and then he is ready with you to show up on call, which means only one thing, that you can easily close him. He is eagerly looking for the services in the market. If you can pitch him good, he will go with you. If not, he will choose some other person. So never think that you only need client also need you. That is the only reason they are on call with you. Never ever downgrade yourself in front of your client or in front of yourself before even joining the call. Realize your value. Don't show them that you are desperate for them. It's very simple, right? If you behave needy and you chase some girls, they are not going to come to you. But you just improve yourself and become the best version of yourself, then the girl comes to you, right? Similarly, when you don't chase client, when you don't be desperate, when you are not desperate for the client, they think that he's not desperate, he is confident, he have something, he can deliver the best results, right? Our third tip is positive mindset. Even before jumping into the call, don't overthink that client will like me or not, what will happen over the call, what if he rejects me. Bro, you are in sales. Sales is all about number game. Even if he rejects you, you have 10 more leads in your pipeline, right? So just focus on those leads. Forget this. It's all about rejection, right? You just have to learn how to overcome it. And the thing is, in sales call or when you feel nervousness, if you understand it, it's just a second name of procrastination. The more you procrastinate, the more you are going to delay it, the more you are going to get nervous, right? It's literally like if you don't know how to swim, just go and jump into the swimming pool and you will automatically try to swim, right? So that is how it is. That is how I learned how to close client. That is how everyone learns. In order to get started, you have to first get started, right? Don't overthink it, just go and do it. If you follow those two tips which I've just told you, researching about the client, understand their needs, that they also need your services, then there is no option in you. There is no way that you will think that you will be nervous or anything like that. You just have to be confident, right? At least fake it until you make it. Just be positive. Don't overthink, don't over repeat it, don't bring negative thoughts in your mind, because if you do that, it will vibe into it and you will go same vibe over the call. It's 100% guaranteed that you are just gonna lose that client as well, because even before joining the call, you are just telling yourself that I'm unable, that I'm not going to close it. What if he just reject me? What if it doesn't show up? Right? So now always have positive mindset before joining the call. This is one of the best tip which I ever had from my mentors. Hype yourself before the call. Like there are so many people who like before jumping into the call listen to stand-up comedians or listen to their some favorite song which like just make you super happy, confident, give you energy, right? Listen to those songs. It will give you a super healthy hype if you just listen to those. And if you have testimonials, awards, look at that, listen to those testimonial and realize that you are good at your service, you can do it. Just be confident, just be happy, and with that vibe, with that mindset, just go into the call. Believe me, this is the best and the very simple tip out there. Or just talk to someone like your wife, girlfriend, or your friend, your family, someone who just hype you out. Those things just going to give you a very positive mindset and will help you to motivate yourself and be confident. This is most crucial tip. Even if you follow the rest four tips and if you don't follow this, believe me, it doesn't going to work. Practice, practice, practice. Even before jumping to the call, practice your script as much as you can possibly. Record yourself. Just open your camera, repeat that script, perform like an actor that you are just talking to your prospect, and just record it. You're lagging, where your tone is getting up and down, where you feel nervous, what makes you feel nervous. See, judge yourself, write it down, and just repeat it. Believe me, if you practice over and over again, you're going to by heart your script. And let's say if you have practiced 100 times, and when you're joining the call, it's not your first call, it's your 101st call. So when you will join that call, you're going to sound more experienced. It's going to give you so fucking confidence that you can just go for it and close it. It's going to sound you more professional, more experienced. And if you have someone who can help you in mock interviews, mock sales call, go with them, join them, and see how much it benefits you. Believe me, those 5 tips are tips from someone who have just applied it and achieved it. Our final thoughts. Once you have those things in your mind, once you are doing that, just practice, practice, practice over and over again. Even if you are done with everything and you don't feel nervous now, still make sure that you practice every day. Before jumping on the call, you hype up yourself with that music, with that call, with that person. Just hype yourself, go with the positive mindset and see how miracles happen, right? Remember, you are here to bring something valuable to the table. Be confident in your abilities, focus on the positive and approach the meeting with enthusiasm, right? You got this. So those were the tips which actually helped me in order to get my first client. When I was feeling so nervous, those tips just was like lifesaver for me. Just apply it and let me know if you feel nervous or not, or this video was helpful or not. Let me know your thoughts in comments. Thank you so much for watching.